If your dog has recently started sleeping under your bed, do not pull it out, because your dog is not trying to comfort you. It is hiding. Dogs that were once playful and open suddenly start crawling under beds, refusing to come out after sunset. We've been told they're just scared of thunder, or maybe they want to feel safe. But that's not it. They're scared of something you can't see, something that doesn't come through doors. It comes from above. If you've heard tiny sounds on the ceiling at exactly 3 a.m., and your dog begins to hide beneath your bed frame without making a sound, then I'm sorry, but you might already be noticed. Whatever it is, it doesn't look at dogs. It looks for humans, exposed ones, especially those lying alone in bed. Keep listening. There's still time, but not much. At first, it looks harmless. You think it's just heat, or maybe anxiety. Your dog starts crawling under the bed every night, even if it never did before. You try coaxing it out, it won't budge. Its eyes stay fixed on the ceiling, as if something is moving up there. People say dogs fear the dark, but that's wrong. They don't fear the dark. They fear what watches through it. They fear the quiet tapping above your head at 2:41 a.m. The part of your ceiling that creaks even when you're not moving. Something else has entered your space, and your dog was the first to notice. The first case was reported in South Hill, Virginia. Joe Root, a 32-year-old man, lives alone with his husky, Baxter. A month ago, Baxter stopped sleeping on the couch. He started crawling under the bed, flat, low, silent, right at sunset. Joe thought maybe it was the summer heat, but even with the AC blasting, the dog refused to come out. His food bowl stayed untouched unless slid under the bed. Then Joe noticed something else. At night, he'd wake up to faint noises, soft clicks above the ceiling fan. Scratching, like something moving on all fours. But above him, he checked the attic. Nothing. Called pest control. Still nothing. One night, he recorded audio. The next morning, the file had exactly 2 sounds. At 2:39 a.m., a loud tap. At 2:41, the sound of something sliding across drywall. And then a whisper, barely audible. Just one word, found. Joe laughed it off. Thought it was interference. The next night, he tried pulling Baxter out. The dog growled, low, terrified. Not aggressive, more like warning. Still, Joe lifted him and locked him in the laundry room. He never made it back to bed. At 3 a.m., his neighbor heard screaming. When the police arrived, they found the bedroom empty, the bed untouched, the ceiling fan slowly spinning. No sign of forced entry. Just one thing, Baxter, wedged back under the bed, shivering, his eyes glued upward. Second incident was reported in Redwood, California. Angela Martinez, a 28-year-old freelance illustrator, moved into a new apartment 2 months ago with her golden retriever, Daisy. Nice neighborhood, clean place, top floor unit. Only one odd thing. Daisy refused to sleep anywhere but under the bed. At first, Angela thought it was nerves. New space, different smells. But Daisy kept dragging her dog bed deeper and deeper under the frame every single night. Angela noticed something else, too. Daisy wouldn't go near the ceiling light. She would growl softly and then stare up. After 3 nights of hearing what she thought were squirrels in the ceiling, Angela installed a cheap motion camera, pointed straight up. The footage came in the next morning. Timestamp, 3:09 a.m. First, stillness. Then a flicker. Then, something long and jointless crawled across the ceiling. Its limbs didn't bend. Its head dragged behind like it was too heavy to lift. And just before it left the frame, it stopped, turned, and stared directly into the camera, even though it had no eyes. Angela left the apartment for 2 nights. Came back with a new bed setup, low, solid, flat. She now sleeps under the bed with Daisy, every single night. This report came in from a man who refused to give his name. We traced the call to West Seneca, New York. His voice was shaking. He said his beagle, Max, had never been afraid of anything. Thunder, fireworks, vacuums, you name it. But last week, something changed. Max wouldn't go near the center of the room. He would pace around it in a wide circle and then crawl under the bed, whining. He didn't sleep, didn't bark, just stared up at the ceiling. The man thought maybe there was a leak. So he lay down on the bed one night, staring up. And that's when he saw it. The ceiling was breathing, just barely, like the drywall was rising and falling. He said it looked like lungs, massive and slow. Then came the knock, from inside the ceiling. Not on it, inside it. He backed away. Max started growling, low and steady, but didn't come out. The man grabbed a flashlight, opened the attic hatch, and there was nothing, just insulation, wires, and dust. But when he climbed back down, his bed was gone. Not broken, not moved, just missing. The carpet was flat, undisturbed, like the bed had never been there. Max was still under the frame, except there was no frame anymore, just empty space, and a terrified dog floating 3 inches off the floor. The man ended the call with one sentence. Whatever it is, it only comes when I'm alone, and it's almost time. If your dog has started sleeping under your bed, do not pull it out, do not call its name, and never try to sleep without it nearby. Your dog is not scared of you, it's scared for you. The thing in your ceiling, the one that drags its limbs in silence, it can't sense dogs, but it can feel exposed human skin, bare feet, a shoulder sticking out of the blanket, the back of your neck. It only comes when you're alone, but alone doesn't always mean lonely. If your dog leaves the room at night, do not follow. Do not stand in the center of the bedroom. And whatever you do, don't look up. We have no idea what it wants. It doesn't speak. It doesn't leave prints. And once you see it, you're marked. We've gathered 73 reports from across the country, all with the same pattern. Ceiling movement begins at 2:41 a.m. Dogs hide. Humans vanish. No signs of entry. No sounds. Just beds left untouched and dogs found cowering underneath them. If your ceiling fan begins spinning by itself, if your dog starts growling at nothing, it's already in your home. There's only one chance. Sleep close to the floor. Stay under heavy blankets. Let your dog stay under the bed, even if it whines. Because the second you're fully visible, you're no longer alone.